Yep, that's it.
We are really mad at someone. Like, I'll tell you, yesterday, I wanted to punch Holy Spackle straight in the face. I did.
Yep, that's it. Yesterday, I wanted to punch Holy Spackle straight in the face. I did. I wanted to punch her straight in the face. That's it.
Children to correct. Excuse me, my son has something to say. Will? What are you sorry about? Are we supposed to be loud in the house? I'm sending you right to Satan because that's where all of you belong right now. All of you. Are we supposed to be loud in the house? Shame on you. Shame on you. In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke you! Jesus Christ rebukes you in the name of Jesus Christ! Shame on you! Are we supposed to be loud in the house? Why were you loud? Are you going to control yourself next time? Very well. You go now. Even a child. I'm sending you right to Satan because that's where all of you belong right now! All of you! Are we supposed to be loud in the house? Shame on you! Shame on you! In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke you! Jesus Christ rebukes you in the name of Jesus Christ! Shame on you! Are we supposed to be loud in the house?
The state of Boulder, Colorado, decided to put a temporary restraining order on me and Jason. And I decided to lose my fucking shit and go fully fucking borderline and ended up in jail again because I ended up borderline and fucking freaking out on someone. Mainly Jason. You may call me an awful person all you want, Me slapping someone across the face, I don't think is equivalent to being naked on a concrete floor in fucking solitary confinement. Like I said, I only slapped him just to get him out of my face.
A few moments later.
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like the government can come into your household, declare that there was a domestic assault even though there wasn't. Like I said, I only slapped him. Like, how can the government decide something they didn't even see? Like, how can they, like, we both said nothing happened, but yet they claim something happened. How does that make any fucking sense? Me slapping someone across the face. Oh, and this DA dude, he's such an asshole. He's like, I'm intending to prosecute you at the full extent of the law. Why? Slap, 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 slap. He's this like up and coming 20-year-old fucking lawyer who thinks it happened. Like, how do you have a fucking case? Like I said, I only slapped him. There's no domestic violence in the home. They made that up. Me slapping someone across the face. Like I said, I only slapped him just to get him out of my face. That is not like that. It was sex play.
What?
It was sex play. They know we have this sex whip, right? And they automatically think that we do it to like assault each other. It's sex play, you idiots. Colorado decided to put a temporary restraining order on me and Jason. And I decided to lose my fucking shit. Go fully fucking borderline. And ended up in jail again. Because I ended up borderline and fucking freaking out on someone. Mainly Jason. You may call me an awful person all you want. But me slapping someone across the face, I don't think is equivalent to being naked on a concrete floor in fucking solitary confinement. Like I said, I only slapped him just to get him out of my face.
A few moments later.
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like the government can come into your household.
Well, well, well. In the words of Brandcam. Okay, so I was trying to thing with Streamlabs, and what's interesting is I can't get it to go to the title that I select, so that's going to be some fun learning curve. So ignore the title of this. It's supposed to be Sham Wow, but Shab Wow, you know? But unfortunately, it wasn't having it, so we'll have to fix that later. So new update, weird videos like this that are random are actually going to be updated and put on my new channel, which is Holly, Holly, Spatula, like the kitchen implement. It's got a little spatula and a little flag in the back and lips and everything that's I deem as sort of like a video that's just sort of it's a wallowing video. We're gonna put over in that channel because reasons. I like to keep my content separated. So some videos that I've uploaded in the past are going to be moved over there if I consider them more of a TST kind of type nature. And yeah, so just be aware. Like, subscribe, hate sub, whatever you do. Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, I was watching some stuff here, and I thought maybe I'd just do like an opener here, because there's some really interesting stuff that I was running across while I was getting this stream together. So let me, without further ado, load this up for you. Let me see here. How do you work this technology? Screen capture. Nope. I want a web page capture.
The state of Boulder, Colorado.
Shout out to Glute. This is actually his video, but you know, archivists are archivists, you know. So Glute and I famously typically don't get along too well, but no one can deny that the guy has a sense of humor and he can archive quite well. So.
Decided to put a temporary restraining order on me and Jason. And I decided to lose my fucking government decide something they didn't even see. Like, how could they, like, we both said nothing happened, but yet they claim something happened. How does that make any fucking sense to prosecute you at the full extent of the law? Why? Slap, 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 slap. He's this like young, up and coming 20-year-old fucking lawyer who thinks he knows the fucking all. You know, like, but do you really have a case if both parties say nothing happened? Like, how do you have a fucking case? Like I said, I only slapped him. There's no domestic violence in the home. That's the thing. They made that up. Me slapping someone across the face. Like I said, I only slapped him just to get him out of my face. That is not like that. It was sex play.
What?
It was sex play. They know we have this sex whip, right? And they automatically think that we do it to like assault each other. It's sex play, you idiots.
Man, this is some bullshit!
That's hilarious.
So I'm thinking maybe the NAACP might be a good place to go because they know human rights. There's cameras in every single place of this area because we live in a very rich area and they like to protect themselves.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
So have fun.
I'm gonna dodge the cameras. Ooh. You know?
Yeah, he's gonna dodge the cameras.
Smile, Gary.
Dodge the cameras, black man. Dodge the cameras, black man.
Oh,
You know,
exactly.
Rev, when have you become so damn racist? I mean, we knew about Shanny some time ago, but Rev? Damn.
I hate to tell you, but this place is like California. It's always sunny. You can't really hide as a black man here. People will notice, especially since you're a black man here and everyone here.
Because black people don't live in California? Like, what's going on with you, man? Plenty of people of color live in California. In fact, you would be standing out because you are so white, you are clear.
Here is pretty much white.
Well, it makes a lot of sense for a nigger that steals a fucking safe, right? Oh.
Wow. So somebody complained that we don't point out that Shanny is very racist. She super is. I don't know where that comes from. Like, I don't know if she's started from day one, warned the idiot to not be her house slave. Literally, we knew that she was going to go Colonel Sanders on him. And he didn't listen. He didn't listen to the liberal Christians. He didn't listen to the atheists. He didn't listen to pagans telling him, like, this woman is going to be Colonel Sandering you. And he's like, I'm going to still do it. And I think that's really funny because, granted, I think that's hilarious. But, you know.
When I say I hate men, I really do. The state of Boulder, Colorado. decided to put a temporary restraining order on me and Jason.
So my understanding is if the police deem that there is some sort of incident that's happened where it's domestic dispute, they will put a restraining order on the person for like a cool down period, and then you go to court and they kind of figure it out and sort it out. It makes sense because what's happened a lot of times is cops will go to a domestic violent situation, which is actually one of the most dangerous situations for the cop to actually be in. Blue Lives Matters, by the way. and that cop is going to go and break that up and rescue you, hopefully, and or him in this case. And if they deem that there's going to be some sort of abuse, something that's dangerous that's happening, they are going to put a restraining order on you. I think it's smart, actually. I don't think that they're overstretching. I don't think it's the creepy state. I don't think this is Orwellian Handmaid's Tale stuff. Like this is actually sensible, decent police work. So I don't know what the crying is about this. What's fascinating is the story constantly changes.
And I decided to lose my fucking shit and go fully fucking borderline.
Okay, I have a pet peeve, and that is mental illness. Fight the stigma, right? We all want to fight the stigma and be like, mental illness, it's a thing, it's common, it's great. But here's the thing. Mental illness isn't supposed to be used as a shroud to protect you against immoral actions. So borderlines, for instance, are also sexually promiscuous. Borderlines are also, tend to be, tend to fly off the handle. But that doesn't mean that's a good thing, nor does that mean that you get an automatic excuse. And what's strange is like later in different videos, there's like this progression of talking about like, you don't arrest people that are mentally ill and put them in jail, you give them counseling. Well, woman, you didn't seek counseling before this escalated. Instead, you got high off with and fight the stigma and whatnot. But the idea of like, well, I have general anxiety disorder and I have depression, so therefore I can stab you. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't excuse bad behavior based on mental illness. Maybe someone might be a little more sympathetic to you in some ways, but
and
gosh.
Ended up in jail again because I ended up borderline. And
I want to point out that I have never been to jail, but I like how this is like normal. This has been, I was put in jail again. Like the other time where I was wielding an axe against Chris. Like that time.
Fucking freaking out on someone. Mainly Jason. You may call me an awful person all you want.
You're an awful person.
Me slapping someone across the face, I don't think is equivalent to being naked on a concrete floor in fucking solitary confinement.
Yeah, the second would be a punishment to everybody around you, and the first is a punishment to a single person. I could definitely see that. There's no equivalency to that. I find that story, by the way, very suspicious. It doesn't sound like any people's experience that I've talked to that have experienced the police taking you in. It doesn't sound legit.
Like I said, I only slapped him.
So I think it's fascinating that you admit to slapping him, but then it's going to morph later on.
Just to get him out of my face.
A few moments later.
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like the government can come into your household, declare that there was domestic assault, even though there wasn't. Like I said, I only
slapping is assault.
Slapped him. Like, how can the government decide something they didn't even see? Like, how could
Were you your hysterical, out of control, borderline self?
We both said nothing happened, but yet they claim something happened.
Why would you call the cops if nothing happened?
How does that make any fucking sense?
This story makes no sense.
Slapping someone across the face. Oh, and this DA dude, he is such an asshole.
Wait, what is she drinking? What is she drinking? What is
Well,
that?
I'm intending to prosecute you at the full extent of the law. Why?
Because it's their job?
Slap, 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 slap. He's this like young, up and coming 20-year-old fucking lawyer who thinks he knows the fucking all. You know, like, but do you really have a case of both parties saying nothing happened?
Nothing to see here. I like it when she beats me.
Like, how do you have a fucking case? Like I said, I only slapped him.
Yeah, it's just a slap.
There's no domestic violence in the home. That's kidding. They made that up. Me slapping someone across the face. Like I said, I only slapped him just to get him out of my face. And it's not like that. It was sex play.
What? What?
It was sex play.
Ew.
They know we have this sex whip, right? And they automatically think that we.
Wait, how would they know that? Like, nobody just automatically knows that you have that. Like, did they search your place? Like, why would they know that? Did you just mention it and be like, yeah, I slapped him with this too? Ha!
Do it to, like, assault each other.
And what's your safe word? Is it like burrito?
It's sex play, you idiots.
Man, this is some bullshit!
Shout out to Glute, because he has some of the nice editing of this, because it's all neat in a pile for us. And there you go. I eat my words. I once told Glute to leave Shanny alone. Stop being mean. I take that back. She's crazy. I don't mean crazy like in a borderline sense. I mean crazy like in a mean, malicious
So I'm
sense.
thinking maybe the NAACP might be a good place to go because they know human rights.
White lives matter.
There's cameras in every single place of this area because we live in a very rich area and they like to protect themselves.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
When has Rev like become this weird little puppet? You know, very much like Jabba the Hutt here, and then he's like the Salacious Crumb guy. And he just kind of chimes in and goes, "Yeah, boss." Like, when did this happen? Like, this is not the same person I knew. But then again, I'm gonna see things in just a few minutes that I'm aghast. I didn't know that Rev was racist. Are you a Klansman too? Do you carry a card? I mean, it's a Christian organization.
So have fun.
I'm gonna dodge the cameras. Ooh. You know?
Yeah, he's gonna dodge the cameras.
Smile, Gary.
Dodge the cameras, black man. Dodge the cameras, black man.
Oh!
You know,
Exactly.
I hate to tell you, but this place is like California. It's always sunny. You can't really hide as a black man here. People will notice, especially since you're a black.
I mean, you're like California, so you have Valley girls and Hispanic people? Like what are you saying here? Because last time I was in Colorado, it was like white people city with matching boring sweaters, and they looked about as clear as you.
Black man here, and everyone here is pretty much white.
Well, it makes a lot of sense for a nigger that steals a fucking safe, right? Oh.
The way he comfortably rolls that off with his tongue. That's something to definitely pay attention to. Yeah, well, about that. So recently, ShamWow decided that she's dying. So I was going to check that out here and see what all the fuss is about. So let's go check and see if she's dying.
When I say I
Shanny, for Christ. Oh my gosh, the ice cream truck is here. That's distracting. Okay, there's some crying happening.
You know what? I don't need some assholes.
Goodness sakes. Nobody here has your ice cream.
Telling me what the fuck is going on in my fucking life. You know, I know. You want to see it? Look. Does that look like, you know?
Whoa, what is that? That looks like a bear paw. Like, is it like a palm and like fingerprints on the top? Did someone like just go, "Hoa! Are you hitting yourself? Like, what's happening? Is this a hickey gone wrong?" I mean, you're asking me what it looks like, and what I'm trying to tell you is it looks like someone walloped you, and or maybe it's just big enough to where you gave yourself one.
Not breast cancer. That's what I'm fucking dealing with. You want to see it? Look. Does that look like, you know, not breast cancer?
That really looks like a hand.
That's what I'm fucking dealing with. I'm falling down. Of course I'm gonna think about MS. I'm going to a bunch of doctors.
Okay, so if you have MS, falling down is a symptom, but it would not be the only symptom. You would also have some issues with your eyesight and some other similar issues. But what's funny is like this whole, I have fibro and I'm falling down. No one's ever thinking like, oh, perhaps my body can't support 300. Be nice, doggy. My dog wants to play. Perhaps my body can't support 350 pounds or plus, maybe more, on these little ankles of mine. Like it's not something that, you know, you'd think of.
No, I didn't have a mammogram. I never said I did. I said they looked at my breast and they said it was fine. They didn't see anything.
It's fine. It's just you've been attacked by a bear paw.
But it doesn't mean they didn't schedule me for a mammogram. It doesn't mean they didn't schedule me for a cardiologist.
I had an EKG like 3-4 weeks ago, and I didn't write my will out.
I was scheduled for a cardiologist when I got out of the hospital. I'm going on Friday, so fuck you if you're gonna say I'm a liar. I don't give a fuck if people think I'm a liar.
Oh my god, I'm going for some testing. It means I'm dying.
Okay? I know I don't have much left in this world, and
Well, I mean, you were screaming at the cops, Jesus, take me now, or I just want to go home to Jesus. I think that's what it was. I just want to go home to Jesus. I mean, I can see that, you know, maybe this is a silver lining.
No, I'm all alone. I'm doing it all alone.
I'm all alone.
And I don't want some fucking assholes coming to me and like telling me that what's going on in my life isn't happening, because I know what's happening to me and I know it's scaring the living.
Okay, this is what's happening. You are heavy. You're falling over. Your ankles probably can't sustain this weight. Also, you have a bruise on your boobsticle.
The fuck out of me. So you guys can go and say I'm a liar and everything, but really in reality it's just I'm sick of people just being fucking cruel to me and not fucking listening to what I'm saying and fucking telling me that everything I say is a fucking
Do you have any lumps?
lie when it's fucking not. I've been fucking honest with you guys
fucking honest with you guys. And you guys keep saying I'm lying. And you know what? It's just to the point. Like, fuck it. I don't fucking care anymore. You know? I don't fucking care anymore. You know, I'm at the end. I'm at my end. And there's nothing I can do about it. And
G-Man, we're gonna need you to set up a GoFundMe for Shanny's medical funds. Apparently she has heart problems, MS, and breast cancer.
I'm realizing at this moment that I am meeting my fate.
I bequeath to you my supply of hot Cheetos, and I bequeath to you my supply of Red Bull.
I am meeting my fate, and I'm scared to death over meeting this fate.
What happened to Jesus Take Me Home?
You know, I know what I'm experiencing. So, say what you want. You're just a fucking asshole.
Okay, so I don't know who triggered her on say what you want stuff. I mean, no one's calling you a liar.
Adults
Like,
with advanced knowledge.
oh my goodness. Apparently this is monetized. Divorce, why? Yeah, John says, to be honest, most of us don't have long. This is true. This is very true. Most of us have a finite time on our planet, and it's funny because I actually have had some medical issues here lately, and I was being the morbid person I am, I'm like Googling, seeing like what's the average lifetime span, and we have gotten really lucky in this world because we are living so much longer than our ancestors did. Like the average lifespan in the 1800s was in the 40s. Like that's not very long. Like I'm 39. Like that's scary. like the end is near. The end is near. But I mean, I understand. Like when you have things that go wrong, it is scary. But what's crazy is the dramatics of this. It's like, let's hop on YouTube, make crazy videos, and act insane. Like no one doubts that you don't have a bruise on your boob. We see that. We can confirm it. We just don't know how you got it. We don't know if it's a hickey or if you were attacked by a wolverine. We don't know.
I guess you got your wish, Blue, like all those times you said, I hope you get cancer and die. Huh. I'm facing that reality. So I'm going to do you a favor, Blue. I'm going to let you watch me.
So I want to say something real quick. Blue does say, I hope you get cancer and die to a lot of people. And I don't mean philo blue. I mean like blue, like blue, the old blue. Duel me with knives blue. And so yeah, I see that a lot, you know, like you're not the only person he's wished cancer upon, but what I'm fascinated with is I believe it was you who gleefully said when Mo the Pagan died that people that speak against you or are critical of you die of cancer. And she really did die, and it was unfortunate. And she wasn't a big fat baby about it or anything. Like she was, man, soldiering up big time. And what did you do? You were a complete asshole and danced and spit on her grave. But we're supposed to feel sorry for you.
Suffer and die, so you can feel better about Such a wonderful human being you are for wishing that upon someone.
What a wonderful human being you are when you see all your enemies die, and you're referring to Mo the Pagan and Jade. Don't think I forgot that. We don't just forget this stuff. You are malicious. You are a malicious woman.
Just to see them go through it. I hope it gives you joy and satisfaction.
Satisfaction. I like that word. Satisfaction. I like that.
I hope it gives you some twisted form of justice in your head. You know, I hope it's nice for you guys to see me get what I guess I deserve.
I never wished cancer upon you. And by the way, you don't have cancer until they say you have cancer. Like, you have a bruise on your boob.
I've given so much to you guys in the community, but it doesn't fucking matter. I'm still an awful piece of shit person.
I've given so much to the community. Like $20 to try to buy Dragnot's love.
So you get your wish. You get your wish. You get to see me die of cancer. So I hope you're fucking happy.
Nobody wants to see you die. Nobody. Honestly, people want to see you get better. And honestly, you have a bruise.
I guess you got your wish, Blue, like... Just waiting for this doctor's appointment is gonna fucking kill me. Like, I'm so scared about everything. I'm just so scared and I have no one.
If you didn't slap the people that you did have, maybe you'd still have them.
I mean, look at this. This is so bad.
Whoa!
And I have to wait.
Wait a minute, didn't you just say... Wait a minute. Didn't you just say you fell and then you thought you had MS and now you think you have cancer? But that looks like a bruise. It doesn't look like the cancer pictures I see where it's like shriveled, or there's a normal nipple area, areola. Of course, we don't see the areola part, granted. But like have you done a breast exam? Have you actually, done the whole thing where you take your finger and kind of work your way around in circles? Do you see or feel any actual lumps, or is this just a bruise? Like, is this just a bruise? And what's crazy is, like, I don't know, a week ago you were saying you wanted to go home to Jesus, and now you're like, everybody feels sorry for me, I'm dying. And it's like, first of all, you're not dying, and second of all, like, okay, you don't want to go home to Jesus. Why don't you actually realize that?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And then there's the heart thing. I feel like the most holiest human being in the world. I'm facing my mortality alone. It's not a good place to be in. It's not a good place to be in. It's a very scary place. And all these people are like congratulated and like happy about it and shit. And I've never...
Nobody's happy about a prospect of you actually dying. what people are what people are I'm sorry, it's just kind of funny. What's funny about it, and I use that word very loosely. What's funny about this is that you are hysterical in self-diagnosing yourself. This is not the first time we've seen you self-diagnose yourself or declare that marijuana is your medicine, which, by the way, maybe that's what you need to do to cure the cancer. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Also, don't listen to G-Man about vitamin B. Don't do that either. To do your mammogram, get tested, have peace of mind. But honestly, I think it's a bruise from when you fell.
I've never done anything to these people. That's the thing. I've never done one bad thing to them.
What? I never did one bad thing with them. I just danced and spit on the grave of a dead person. 2 dead people, actually. And, I other than that, I've talked and wished absolute ill and horrible stuff befalling on Holy Spackle and Sabella, then deleted the video because, I want to hide it after I'm nasty and vitriolic and cruel.
But they listen to these rumors and shit. And they make accusations. And they turn you into someone you're not.
I am really distracted, not by the moles on her face, but the fact that there is actually a piece of jewelry in her nose. And I think it just adds to this aesthetic of moles, and it creates sort of a trinity or Illuminati confirmed. So if you look at like the top where her bindi is, which is her bindi mole, if you look at bindi mole, and if you were to draw a line and connect it to her nose ring, and then draw a line over there to the other mole on the side of her cheek, it's literally Illuminati confirmed. She's Illuminati.
And it's like, I try to help everyone I can. But that's not good enough. It doesn't matter what I ever do in my life. It's never good enough with people. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe I can finally go home. I don't know. I just don't want to die alone.
It's a blessing in disguise. I just want to go home. This is why they took you and put you in a room by yourself, because you were telling people that you wanted to die and just be with Jesus. This is not normal. This life matters, and that's why you're crying, is that the life that we live right now does matter, that we do care about our people in our life, our kids, our family. And so yeah, like, our hope is, that we spend eternity and that we become our best selves, and that there's a reconciliation of all things, all that stuff. Yeah. Our eternity is very hopeful, but the thing is like, you don't just pass up this life, act like a shithead, and then expect to just zoom up to eternity. You do the best that you can in this life. And instead, you're slapping your husband, who's not really your husband. You're getting arrested for domestic violence. Then you're lying about it to the cops, about what really happened, and that the cops are assaulting you and making crazy accusations. And then you're defending your actions by saying, well, I'm borderline. Fight the stigma. Well, there's a lot of people who are mentally ill. There's several people in this community that have bipolar. There's several people in this community that have depression and anxiety and all sorts of things. And borderline is a bitch of an issue to deal with. Like, it is probably like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. Like, that'd be really rough. That would be a rough road to walk on. But my goodness, somebody needs to tell you what's real and not real. And what's real is you got a bruise on your boob, and maybe you should get it checked out. But what is not real is this, I've got to just write my will and bequeath all my belongings to my listeners, Like, no, like, you don't have to do that. You just get tested, figure out there's no biggie, you're good to go. And you know what? Sometimes we do panic on the inside, especially if you have anxiety. You freak out a bit. Understandable. But my gosh, like, you're not dead yet. Quit burying yourself before you're dead, because you're not. My goodness.
I don't wanna face this alone. I'm so scared. I'm scared. And I'm going.
I just want to say, like, I'm having flashbacks of the Blair Witch Project where she's like, I'm so scared, and the snot's coming out. Like, it's just a very similar shot. It just cinematic throwback. I think she's doing an homage right now.
To the cardiologist. They're gonna do all these tests. Extra tests to see if I have it. The cardiomyopathy. I probably do. I fucking get sick all the time.
You're not a healthy specimen. This is true. But my gosh.
And if I have breast cancer too with cardiomyopathy, what the fuck am I gonna do? I can't survive it.
Good grammar and spelling are important.
My gosh. So I don't know why Shanny for Christ jumps to something else, but it does. I need to figure out how to cut that autoplay stuff. Bruce says, life is worth living. Life is worth trying to live no matter how bad it gets. Life is valuable, yes. I think it's strange that there's so many people here that just focus in on the end times and dying and another life and do nothing for this life. It's crazy to me. There's a quote, actually. It's actually reminding me of this quote, actually. Let me find it for you. Let me see here. It's from To Kill a Mockingbird. And let me find it. To Kill a Mockingbird. Sometimes a Bible in the hand of one man is worse than a whiskey bottle in the hand of, your father. It's kind of interesting because it talks about the Bible thumpers in town who criticize and condemn and punish people around them, specifically thinking, that they're particularly evil, hurting others in the process, using the Bible to protect and to back them up, and using it as a tool for bludgeoning. And it's kind of interesting because that's what it reminds me of a little bit. Is the Bible's bludgeoning stick. But what's different with Shanny as opposed to G-Man is that Shanny sort of plays this mother tell me I love you thing, kind of like with the hangers. She beats you over the head with the Bible, and then she goes back and says, we all need to get along in unity and grace, and then she kind of goes through a cycle. And so it's kind of interesting. So the whiskey in the hands of a wrong man is bad, but Bible thumping can even be worse. It's It's a sad, but I think true statement. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, let's see here. I weep for mankind. Oh, this is a good one. Shout out to Doc Savage.
I weep for mankind. I weep for it. And I refuse to contribute to it. It's because my heart has been so ripped out. I don't understand why people say they love Jesus and they can't love their own brother and sister. And it's just like, we're so close to Jesus coming. You're misbehaving and you're being so wicked, and I'm standing back and I'm watching. The Bible is really right that these people will just wax worse and worse, and I'm focused on my own self. I'm focused on my own salvation, and I'm staying as separated as I possibly can from people, and I see them and how they're behaving and how hateful they are, and it's like I don't want that. Now I just feel so betrayed by so many people that is just like I weep. I was going to spring clean my house today, but no, I can't do that because you decided to have a fucking flare-up today. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I'm getting a flare-up because the weather has to be a fucking bipolar bitch from hell. And I hate my body. I want out of my body. I hate the fact.
When Shanny was in Egypt land, let my Shanny go.
That I have to constantly be on fucking pain meds in order.
We're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. These pain meds, man, helping out with the fibro. You know, you could just use CBD instead of THC.
To function in life.
CBD will help you function more than THC.
And I can't do that. And my body is telling me, no, you can't do that shit.
You can't do that on YouTube.
And it feels like how a tsunami gathers water before it, that's basically what my body is doing right now.
That's too much information. Like, I understand how the women body functions down there, but we really don't need to talk about that stuff. We don't need to know about your tsunami.
It is gathering, and I feel it. All this energy, just so it can fucking attack me in horrible, furious, electrical pain. And I can feel the building up of a flare coming. Can you fucking doctors, you fucking brilliant fucking atheistic doctors out there, find a fucking cure to this fucking disease, because I can't fucking stand this anymore.
I'm not an expert, and I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV, but I will say this, that if you're suffering from joint pain, particularly, losing weight is something that my doctor would suggest to you.
I want freedom from my body. I shouldn't have to live in constant fucking pain.
actually have no doubt that she hurts because I have arthritis and I am mildly overweight. And it makes it worse. Like I am trying to actually lose, partially because it freaking hurts. It hurts carrying around extra pounds. It's a painful thing. Like what's crazy is like I can see that unfortunately she's stuck in a cycle where she's not only not feeling well, then she's laying stagnant because she doesn't feel well, and then on top of it she's ingesting copious amounts of or inhaling copious amounts of THC, which is limiting more mobility and more functionality, and it's just a terrible cycle. So it's too bad.
Pisses me off.
Oh man, jeez. I actually am looking for a certain video, but I don't know where it is.
A lawsuit for what? For what? Giving you things? You're gonna put a lawsuit for giving me things? Fucking moron. What you don't get, moron, what you don't get is this Jesus H. Christ. He knows he's not Jesus. He is an actor from Hollywood.
Oh yeah, that's hang on, let me remove the dog from the outside premises, because what's happening is he's upset that I am outside and my husband's inside and he wants to actually go inside. So stand by. Intermission break.
I just want to apologize to the Holy Spackle over thinking she did called CPS on me. I didn't know it was Angel, and I want to apologize to you for it, and I'm sorry. So, if you forgive me or not, that's okay. If you don't, I understand, but I'm sorry, because I didn't know. My ignorant. I just want to apologize to the Holy Spackle over thinking she did called CPS on me. I didn't know it was Angel, and I want to apologize to you for it, and I'm sorry. So, if you forgive me or not, that's okay. If you don't, I understand, but I'm sorry, because I didn't know. My ignorant.
We are really mad at someone. Like, I'll tell you, yesterday, I wanted to punch Holy Spackle straight in the face. I did. I wanted to punch her straight in the face.
Yep, that's it. God bless.
We are really mad at someone. Like, I'll tell you, yesterday, I wanted to punch Holy Spackle straight in the face. I did. I wanted to punch her straight in the face.
You're an idiot. You're not thinking.
I'm just watching this video right now.
You're not thinking.
Your mother is watching this video right now. If God
Who's watching this?
Well, I'll tell you what.
I don't care what people think.
Video is gonna come after this. That's all I got to say.
You're trying to get into something else.
I'm not going to care. When they make that video,
You're trying to make it into something else.
when do you want me out of here? Like, you're living in the hood. When do you want your house back?
Go back to the hood, huh?
Yeah, I want to go back to
Back in the hood. No one wants to go back to the hood.
When do you want this back? The right with water with all this. What help your mother? Give it to your mother. Give this house to you. Give your house to your mother.
Anything to my mother, frankly.
You just made a video saying that you wanted to help your mother.
Yeah, only to help her, not to have a relationship with her.
Okay, tell you what. You made a video saying that you want to help your mother. Give it to your mother. Give this house to you. Give your house to your mother.
Anything to my mother, frankly.
You just made a video saying that you wanted to help your mother.
Yeah, only to help her, not to have a relationship with her.
Okay. You can give it to
my mom a house? Are you kidding me?
Can you give this to?
Your own business of what I give things to.
I'll tell you what. I'll sell the house for you.
How about you mind your own business of what I give?
Why are your books greater than my book?
Hold on, I was gonna say I'm fine with the segue, Shanny. Please explain the Amalekites.
They were murdering people. They were going to murder the Jews, and God had to go and protect said Jews because he had to bring in the bloodline for Jesus Christ to come. So all of you guys who sit in here denying said things can believe in him and be saved.
Denying?
Denying him. Well, you know, I'm not talking to you, Fiona, or you. I'm talking about JD Kane.
So hold on, let me get this. Sorry, just 1 second. So you're saying that basically it's justified on the grounds that they wanted to create a bloodline for Jesus, so therefore they could kill. The justification was that you could kill everybody because we wanted this bloodline for Jesus. Well, possibly some of us some of us did not want the bloodline for Jesus to be there. What about those people? What just?
I'm not a Christian, but I sure am a believer in Christ.
No, you are a
believer in yourself, nor do you believe in Christ. And certainly you're not a Christian. Christians are disciples.
Apparently, this Alex Botten decided to call CPS on Joshua Shelley, and he had to go through a hell of a time trying to prove that he isn't abusive to his child. See, that Alex Botten, he likes to do shitty things to people. Shitty fucking things to people. So, Alex, are you that much of a fucking psycho nutcase? Let me say it again. Are you that much of a fucking psycho nutcase? Were you gonna go and deceive people's lives like that and disrupt their lives like that? See, because you did the same damn thing to G-Man. Let's see, now my eyes are straight on you, motherfucker, and I will tear you another asshole. And I certainly can, Alex Botten, because you know what? Here's the thing. I know why your wife left you.
I don't think people realize when I say I hate men, I really do. I'm very much afraid of male aggression.
Yep, that's it.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That got crazy. Dog was out of control. Had to get him situated. Played some stuff while we were getting him situated.
Made to act and dress like Jesus. He's not a false messiah. He's not going out there and saying, well, he is saying, I am your Lord and Master Messiah, but it's a joke. It's so he can get paid, so he can feed his kids, because he found a shtick after getting out of a horrible, horrible, horrible cult of Mormonism.
Here's another one. Miss Star. Listen, I know you've done the same type of stuff that Scott has done. All right, I'm going to say this very calmly. I have a man that knows how to get your personal information. He knows how to find you. Stop talking about my wife. Stop. Stop slandering her. Stop hating on her.
Wow. So that was Rev, and that was one of the first things where we thought, wow, something serious. It was pretty bad. Man, I'm just looking at the archive, and there's just so much to do. Like, how do you explain this person to people? Like, how on earth do you explain the Shanster?
Let's just get clear here. It's not me starting this drama, as you say. It's people coming to me. It's people threatening
me. And I'm tired of your whole great debate community bullshit. I don't want your drama. I don't want your accusations. I don't want your lies about me. I don't want any of that. The reason why I put my sons on camera is so they can go and speak their side of the story.
I forgot about this one. So this is the one where she puts her kiddos on camera, and most of us went cringy. No, don't do that. Not because having kids on camera is necessarily bad, but if you are a drama fest / whore, perhaps you don't want to put your kids on camera, as you might be attracting all the wrong kind of attention, and so it puts them at risk. And so that's why most people were like, no, don't put them on camera. And so the other thing is, I remember the time when you had Zachary on camera, and it was like you were coaching him, which was very unfortunate. It was very uncomfortable, and even with stuff to say about his grandma, it just felt extremely led and very uncomfortable. So I think most of us had asked you to not put your kids on camera because, well, they're innocent. They're innocent. Keep them off camera.
That's why. So when people hear what is being said, they can take it from my boy's side of view, not mine.
What's really sad is that kids will defend their parents like big time, even if their parents are beating them. No, everything's fine at home. Even if their parents a twisted cult leader, like, no, it's everything's fine because kids are just programmed to love their parents. I mean, they are programmed to connect and crave this connection. It's extremely powerful, and so really it doesn't matter if a kid goes, no, everything's fine, after being coached, because we don't really, it's just irrelevant. It's just, there's no point bringing kids on camera. It's not fair to them.
You people are liars. You're nasty human beings, and I want nothing to do with any of your cruelty or your kind. Nothing ever again.
Yeah, and I just want to say really quick, there's one person out there that's already got their name given to the friend I have that knows how to get your information. So you guys better stop this.
Ooh, the threats. I forgot about all these threats.
I'm telling you. You don't want to go down this road. You don't. She's a good mother. I am with her every day, and I see the way she treats her boys. She is a good mother. So step off.
I'm tired of being threatened. I'm tired of being bullied. I'm tired of it. Okay? If you have problems with the issues I actually talk about on this channel, you're welcome to talk about them. But when things get to such a personal level,
don't bring your personal stuff on camera. Like, it's simple. Like, it's a big thing. Like, don't do it. Keep your kids off camera. Don't get them involved.
I have no right but to start taking legal action. Because this is stalking. This is harassment.
Well, they need to know, and this is not a threat, okay? It's not. But the person I know, it might not be legal action. It might be something different.
What? Wait, what?
But the person I know, it might not be legal action. It might be something different.
Something different, something other than what's legal. Interesting.
God, don't say
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm telling them the truth. So they better stop. I don't want that. But the friends of my friend operate in a certain way. It's not a threat.
I don't need
I'm not going to say that I'm threatening you, but I'm going to be threatening you.
this anymore. I have said this I don't know how many times. You're blocked. You know, I keep having these people come at you over and over again. What's been going on for 2 weeks straight? And I've been pretty much silent about it.
It's been going on for years.
Well, yeah, but it's increased since G-Man went away.
So this is a hangout where I'm going to call someone out. I'm saying his name. And I'm incredibly bored right now because right now my children are doing their chores and there's nothing for me to do. So just trying to keep busy and trying not to get depressed. But first,
Aw.
so this is a hangout where I'm going to call someone out. I'm saying his name. And I'm incredibly bored right now because right now my children are doing their chores and there's nothing for me to do. So just trying to keep busy and trying not to get depressed. But first, Jason, baby boy, I have literally trying for months to get a hold of you. Thank you. Those are bills. Like I said, put the bag or the plastic bin. We'll ask William about it. Anyway, back to you. Back to you. We're in the middle of cleaning and packing and all that wonderful stuff because we'll be. But anyway, so this like background of this beautiful. The start of Romans 16, you know what I'm talking about, brother? Come on. Where are you? I'm done calling you out. I know you were in Nadia's room. Come on, Jason. Fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get...
Fine. I don't know why, but sometimes her accent gets a little bit like this, and then it changes.
Get a hold of you on this part right here, that's like, yeah.
My mama didn't care for much book learning.
Yep. Rev. Yep, you're going to get this, and you're going to be like, come into this room now. I'm calling your ass out. So, yeah. I want Jason.
You want me to leave this hangout?
Yes.
Okay. You have a Minnesota accent, member. Why do you have a fake accent? I was just kind of curious.
Oh, my accent, I don't know what my accent is actually. It goes in and out. I'm from the South, but yet I lived in Minnesota, so it like goes on and off. And yeah.
So, if this is between you and
Yes.
Jason, wouldn't you take this off air? Why is this live?
I love Scott because Scott, positively godless, asks the same damn questions that I ask, like every time. Like he's like in sync with what, why this, why that?
I swear, what is with children always trying to distract me when they're trying to do chores? They're like, I don't want to
Oh, I don't know. Maybe your kids want you to be a parent.
do chores. Other than that, they just completely ignore me. I don't know. What was that you said? Sorry.
Oh, I was just curious why this is live.
Wait, why are you distracting me? I'm trying to talk to Jason.
Well, one, you made it a public hangout.
I sure don't know what you're on about, positively godless.
Two, it's live. I'm just asking you questions. I'm just never really talked to you before, so.
What is the question?
Well, you addressed the first one, I think, because you made it public, so that's fine. But then it's live. Why is it live?
Because I was calling him out. I wanted to get his attention.
You got it.
You got it. Yeah. Can I hang with you guys? Is that cool?
Can I hang with you guys? Is that cool?
Or you both? Excuse me.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
Absolutely.
Thanks, buddy.
This is when Rev said.
I was gonna sit back. That's
This is when Rev said, "Oh my gosh, she's stalking me. I swear, Deidre, I never did anything with Shanny. I swear. And what should I do?" And I was like, do what they do at church and stop talking to the person. Or if you do, you make sure you bring in another person with you, and that way it's not weird. And I think that's what we're seeing.
So calling out Red News J. Why, Shanny? Why? Got an issue with me? Want to talk it out? What's up?
With permission, admin would like to get the link for the hangout. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Give it to him.
Thanks.
Whoa, Shanny left. All right.
Oh, there we go. I think she was calling out like a bunch of her friends. So she may be back. She may be tending to her kids right now. So.
Well, I saw my username in the Hangout, so I had to jump in.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, she's back.
Welcome, admin.
Hello, admin.
I
And
didn't
she's
join
gone.
until after you said that I could.
Oh gosh, I forgot about
I just
admin.
figured, I might as well
Ugh.
get permission since this isn't really my room.
I mean, yeah, I understand. I mean,
Conversation I was looking to get into.
To tell Shanny. Oh, I forgot I joined this. This is when Rev and I were friends before he apparently I figured out that he lied and was like totally doing things with Shanny, and he's like, "No, I swear I'd never do such a thing." And then he actually was. And then yeah. There's a whole backstory about that.
And Scott, I just see my name in a Hangout. I'm like, what's happening here? Hey, Deidre. What's
Hey,
up?
Deidre.
Hey.
Hey, Deidre.
To tell Shanny and hey, I just came in to tell Shanny and I want to hang out. Stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. It's a choice. It's a choice. Stop being. What's going on?
Well, she now left, so I don't know why.
Yeah, she left as soon as I came in.
Mind you, at this time, I was working on the premise of Rev's story, which was, you know, me and Shanny, we never had any sexy time. I never did anything with her. I wasn't interested in her. I swear she's just disturbed and she's chasing after me and I'm not interested in her. I swear to God, I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh man, like someone needs to save this guy. And I had no idea that he was lying to me and he was actually fooling around with her. And the truth came out later.
Oh, there she is. There she. Hey, Shanny.
Sorry.
Back to your own hand.
All right, so you're calling me out, Shanny. Why? What's up?
Nothing. I wanted to get a hold of you, and I wanted your attention, and I was being kind of funny and cute at the same time while being kind of dramatic because everyone thinks I'm dramatic, and I'm really not.
I'm not really dramatic. I just have breast cancer.
Does that make any sense? And my sons are driving me nuts. Yes, dear. No.
My sons are driving me nuts.
Clean the table, like I told you. Thank you. Okay, anyway. But I was going to take this off air as soon as I got a hold of you. Because I don't want to embarrass you that much. Just want to call you out.
Okay,
Feel like
take it off air, and we can talk off air then.
Yes, sir.
As a parent, I felt like I
That was a one I forgot about. I forgot completely about that. So yeah, the backstory of that was I don't know what to do. She's calling me out. She thinks that we're a thing. I swear to goodness I never did anything. I swear to Jesus, Deidre, I never did anything. And it was crazy. Like, it clearly wasn't the case because obviously they hooked up, which is crazy to me. So that's interesting. Wow, I forgot about that one. My researching is bringing up old memories. Well, I'm looking for a certain video and I'm not finding it yet. Shout out to Fruit of Atheism, who brings us this lovely video.
I didn't know she had Oz on her boobs. Wow. I love those dresses. Those are so cute. What sort of Oz is cute? They show a lot of skin, though, the ladies. Never noticed that before.
Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
And then we will be doing this. The base, exactly. The baseball bat. Cool.
Oh, what was that?
And this is my pretty dress. Baseball bat. Cool.
What?
And then we will be doing this. The base.
Oh, wow.
The baseball bat. Cool. And this is my pretty dress. Got a little black poofy under it too.
Well, well then. That's awkward. You'd think that Jason would say something. Mother of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Oh! Ew! Why?
To where I was. Hi.
No, I know we're not in Kansas.
Wow! Yes, yes, that happened. That was a thing. What else does fruit of atheism have? Let's see here.
Thank you. And we'll be back with more right after these words.
Christian censors everything. Like. What do we censor?
You're listening to Magic 98.9.
But you know what? I'm gonna step it up a level. I'm gonna pwn myself. There.
This is a weird video.
Hey noobs, I'm gonna toy on your noobs.
I'm gonna pwn myself. God, I look so tired and fat. Why did God curse me with double chin? And my horrible voice. And my nutty behavior. Remember, I only read the Bible. So, all my history
She was fairly introspective back then.
lessons come from there. I have to say, I don't think I've ever read those books before. I'm so horrible with history and literature. I like half-truths. They're just fabulous. I'm dumb. I'm a bad, horrible, horrible Christian.
Well then. Oh man. Interesting stuff.
So many people, well, not many people, just one troll. I'm just going to give him an answer because I'm that way.
That would be Glute.
Anyway, I've been asked, why do you disable comments? And why do you block people? It makes you look weak. So? Does it make me look weak? I don't know if it makes me look weak. I mean, why would it make me look weak? Because I don't want to deal with irritating comments all the time. I don't want to deal with hate all the time. I'd rather talk to my friends in a private setting than, frankly, around a bunch of trolls on the internet.
Except that's all you do is talk on trolls on the internet. Oh my gosh. I don't have real relationships. Oh man. So let's see here. They're the weirdest suggestions. You like Shanny? Well, you'll also like, ooh, there's something new that's been streamed. You like Shanny? You'll also like this toilet paper commercial. Like that literally was just suggested in my feed.
He had a lot to say. He had a lot to say. We'll miss him. We'll miss him. We'll...
Ooh, I do like myself some Maynard. Though you're slaughtering it.
We're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss him. Do-do. 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 She had a lot to say. She had a lot to say. We'll miss her. We'll miss her. We're gonna miss her. I feel like utter fucking dog shit. I can't stop thinking about it. What am I gonna do? You know, I'm really scared. I'm really scared. You know, drug. I asked him, what are my chances?
Congratulations.
I know that's not healthy. My bones, they just feel like they're gonna break in fucking half. So, I'm scared. And then there's the heart thing that I'm gonna go through on Friday, and it's just like...
No, man, the heart thing's cool. They just put little stickers all over you, and then they, like, make sure that things are cool. And then they take your blood 50 million times to make sure that you didn't have a heart attack or something. Like, it'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's like, how much more? How much more can I take? Before I just break fucking half. Like, I'm alone. I don't have any support. And I'm going through all this alone. No one should go through this alone. You know, I should have my husband by my side and holding my hands through the whole thing. Maybe death is a good thing, though. Take me out of my misery. I wouldn't have to be in pain anymore, emotionally or physically. So there's a good thing in that. There's a good thing in that. Hey.
If you shop on Amazon,
But it's like, at this point in my life, it's just like I don't have any strength. I don't have any fight in me. I just give up and succumb to my reality. That's just how I am. Like, I can't fight. I can't fight. I can't. I don't have it in me. I don't have strength in me anymore. I'm always tired. I'm always falling down, too.
I'll fly away. Sing it with me.
What's going on with me?
I'll fly away.
I need Jesus. I need Jesus. I'm just like praying to Jesus, like, please help me. Please help me. I worry about my sons too. They need me, like, just keep me alive until they're graduated and men. That's all I ask the Lord. Just keep me alive until they're graduated and men. You know, keep me alive until they can support themselves. That's just all I ask. I don't think that's a lot to ask. And I know there's people that go there and say, you deserve everything you get. I deserve solitude. Like complete silence, no one around me, no friends, no nothing. And sickness, death, I deserve that for what? For what? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Just think. You saying I deserve all this. Just think, what did I ever really do to you? I mean, you're wishing a human being a lifetime of harm and suffering. And then you're saying, I'm the awful person? You're wishing me harm and suffering. I wouldn't wish that upon you. I wish I knew what I did to them. I probably didn't do anything to them. They're just stupid, fucking simple-minded people who believe fucking bullshit from other people. You know? And a lot of these guys are fucking military men. Calling me a piece of fucking shit. How many fucking guys have you fucking killed and shot and fucking beat up or laughed about killing and shit like that? Don't think I don't know how you guys fucking talk. I've been on military bases my entire life. I know you fucking laugh about that shit. So if you really want to go and pass straws and tell me how much of an awful person I am, I'm not in a government facility that's meant to murder people. Okay? You're in the military. You are in charge of murdering people. So, don't even come to me with your grandeur of you being such a great person while you're standing there in your military suit murdering people. And you could use the excuse, we're defending people. No, you're murdering people. Okay, everyone knows the U.S. military doesn't defend its people. It's going to other fucking countries to protect the fucking heroin and the fucking oil. Don't fucking bullshit me with that shit, okay?
Your marijuana.
I support the military. Good for you. You support murdering people. Like it or not, Cupcake, so don't even come and try to make me seem like I'm a horrible person.
What on earth is she going
I
on
don't
about?
support a military branch that's just fucking kills people. Sorry. So don't even come to me like you're a good person. Oh, you deserve everything you get. I think you deserve everything you get. If you're wishing me pain and suffering, yeah, you deserve pain and suffering too. You see how that fucking works? But the thing is I don't wish you pain and suffering.
I do want to point out once again that she said people that criticize her die of things like cancer. And when Moda Pagan died, she laughed and was gleeful about it. Said, see, this is what happens. People that are critical of me die of cancer. And then, when Jade died, she was also crass. And so, like, now we're supposed to be like, oh, have a heart because it's me. And it's really just kind of interesting because, we don't really know for sure if you are actually truly sick. You haven't even gotten tested. They're going to do some tests. You're rolling around being full on borderline, so who knows? Like, we all know that hysteria is part of the deal. Histrionics is part of the deal. So it's really hard to sort through. So they're going to do some tests and figure out that there's probably nothing wrong with you, and we'll be okay. We'll go back to the normal thing where you get arrested again and tell the cops that you want to go home to Jesus, but then you really don't, and make up things.
I don't want that because I've been in pain and suffering my whole life, and I know how bad it can be. But no, people nowadays, they think just because you say one thing that they don't fucking like, that means you're a horrible person who deserves fucking suffering.
Who said that she deserves suffering? I still don't know. Maybe I need to scrub through the comments to figure out like what she's on about, because I don't see the I hope you die. Yeah, it's funny because she's very drag. This is true.
You live in my shoes. You live in my shoes where you're completely isolated.
You live in my shoes where you use mental illness as an excuse for terrible behavior. You abuse your husband and slap him and then say, no, I didn't slap him. It's just for fun and sex games. And you tell your kids to buzz off because you're doing YouTube videos. You be in my shoes. Be on my shoes where you're using THC so much that you're just buzzed out of your brain and you can't function as a human being. Walk in my shoes. Oh, wait, I can't walk because I'm so tired from my fibro and my THC overuse and just being a slug that I can't even like, no, I don't want to walk in your shoes. Like, no, absolutely not.
And dying. See how you feel. See how you feel. Imagine if all your family was stripped away, everything.
Does it count that your family is stripped away if you're part of the doing of that?
And you're alone. And you're suffering. Imagine how you would feel. You want to call me a piece of shit? Well, I'm not the one attacking to a completely isolated woman who is dying.
This is not confirmed. You're not dying.
In my opinion, you're no better than G-Man because he did the same thing to fucking Jade. You're no fucking better. Attacking a fucking woman. Telling a woman she's a piece of shit for things that you don't even fucking understand. You don't even fucking understand them. You don't understand what happened either. But instead you make assumptions about me and who I am and what my person is. And you wish me cancer. You wish me to die. You wish me to suffer. And then you want to put yourself on a pedestal?
Who is wishing her to die and have cancer? Is it Blue? Is that who? Like, does anybody know who the person is that she's yelling at? That's part of the military killing people? Am I missing something?
I ask you this again. What have I ever done to you? What have I ever done to you? Nothing. If anyone can say I've done something really bad and naughty to them, if anyone should be mad at me in this community, it should only be G-Man. He's the only one that you could even say that I wronged in a way. The only one.
Oh, I don't know. You spread a lie that ended up in people making a web page about me. I mean, and then now you spread another lie saying that I'm a pedophile? That's pretty severe, considering A, I'm not a pedophile, B, I'm somebody that has suffered abuse, and that's a vile thing to do. So, yeah, you are a terrible person. But I hope you don't die.
All you other people have is fucking words. Words, my opinions. My thoughts. Something that you have too, but yet mine are invalidated, and it makes me a horrible person for having them when most of them are surrounded by, I want to be loved and I want to share love with others, and people need to stop being fucking mean to each other and treat people with fucking respect. That's usually what I say. That's usually why I fight with people.
Super jealous of the white walls everywhere.
But what is even the point anymore? You guys don't seem to want to respect. You want to disrespect. You want to hate on someone without a fucking cause. Without a cause. Just because you heard something on the internet. That's how fucking weak you are. You hate someone because of something you heard on the internet.
You heard on the internet. More like we observe.
Internet. Not because they personally did you wrong. That's fucking pathetic, and it's fucking weak. And you standing there like you're some military man when you're that fucking weak and pathetic that you can't take an opinion of a fucking woman. You're a piece of shit. Thank you, Silly Samson. But that's not normal. That's not normal. So, I deserve everything I get, right? To have my body eat itself. Yeah. To have heart problems, I deserve that too, right?
The ultimate keto diet.
Someone who's never really felt loved. Yeah, I deserve that, huh? I deserve to be completely isolated without the man I love, based on fucking bullshit.
Pluto the dog says, I want you to live, Shanny. So what did the cardiologist say, Shanny? For the record, I hope you don't have cancer, Cicely Sampson.
Shit. Because the cops wanted to fill their fucking quota for the day.
I am sure the cops could fill their quote-unquote quota for the day by picking on someone much more easier to deal with than you. Trust me, you're no joy. Like, I'm sure they were like, geez, we should have just left her to get beaten. Or to beat, I don't know. In this case, B10. I'm sorry. I make that mistake sometimes. Like, I always assume, like, the abuser's the man. But in this case, it's definitely the woman.
I understand the government needs to fill their quotas so they don't get fucking fired. I understand that shit. But to be thrown in jail for a fucking French tickler.
Hey,
never in my why.
First it was a slap, then it was a whip, and now it's a French tickler. Interesting.
Wildest dreams would I ever thought I would have been thrown in jail for a fucking French tickler. And that's exactly what it is. It's a French tickler. How else would you explain something that has fur on it and it's multiple fur things? A French tickler. But no, I get thrown in jail for that. And treated like I'm a fucking criminal. For something I only used once on my husband, and he used multiple times on me. And it wasn't even that hard. I didn't even really like doing it. He just wanted me to. And I'm just that type of woman who is submissive to her man and willing to fill his desires. But yeah, I'm punished for that. I'm punished for fulfilling my husband's desires. Like, I'm punished now. I mean, I have a beautiful house. This place is utterly beautiful. It's beautiful. But it doesn't feel right without my husband. It feels empty. It is empty, pretty much. I feel empty.
I feel like we need to take her back to the sex shop so she can get her story a little bit straighter because she's not using the proper terminology for things.
Every day is just another blur. Another blur of fucking emptiness. And loneliness. The incredible amount of loneliness I have. I would have wished it on my worst enemies. This loneliness, no one deserves it. No one deserves to feel like this. No one. No one. I always said all I ever want is love, and when I finally get it, it's taken away from me. You can't have that love, Shannon. No, you gotta be alone. You gotta be isolated. I'm a fucking adult. I should be able to see my husband. And have him comfort me during this time. How is he gonna react to this? His mother died of breast cancer. How is that gonna affect him? No, the one person he has is gonna go like his mom. It's not fair to him. This isn't fair. This whole scenario isn't fair. And I feel like I'm in hell. I feel like I am in hell. Because I'm facing everything by myself. And it's not like I can show this pain to my sons. It's not like I can go and talk to my sons about this shit. I have to hide it. I have to put on a face that mommy's okay. And mommy's not okay. Mommy's not okay at all. And I have to hide things from them. And I hate that. I hate that. Silly Samson, you think I haven't done that? I've practically crocheted a whole blanket. I listened to Tool. Why do you think I started it? Saying she's got a lot to say. She's got a lot to say. We'll miss her. We'll miss her. We're gonna miss her. You know? I'll be talking to my therapist, but it's like you can't just do nothing but talk to your therapist when you have no one. And it's hard, though. And I know someone's gonna use this as a weapon. Everything I say someone uses as a weapon against me. Who fucking cares anymore? I don't have much left. I don't have much time left. Why?
You need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much all day, every day.
Damn commercials! Made a good point that their kids watch the channel, and it's like, gosh, how terrible it would be if like they're like, mommy's gonna die. That's terrible. Can you imagine? Like, gosh, can you imagine what it's like to have a mom that has histrionic issues, like just constantly, like, God, up and down, round and round, constantly. It's just terrifying. Jeez. What a frightening prospect. Jeez.
Why should I fucking care what these fucking assholes have to say about me? You know, I've done my best to care for other people in my life. I've done my best. I've done my best in life. And yes, I've failed a lot of times. But even though I failed, I still got the fuck back up. But I'm thinking this might be the time where I don't get back up. Because really, I don't have strength left. I don't have physical strength, and I don't have the mental strength. I don't. And I recognize that I'm not strong. I recognize that. It's the first time I felt so incredibly weak and hopeless. It's hard to keep a positive attitude when you don't have support. Do you get that? It's not easy to go through stuff when you don't have someone saying you can do this, you can keep go. You can do this. I don't have that. I just have myself. And I'm weak. I'm weak. I've gone through too much. I've gone through too much. I've gone through too much, and I can't go through anymore. I can't go through this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I don't have.
Really quick, I'm just trying to look here and see like the kind of comments that actually she's getting, and you know, for the most part, people are pretty freaking kind. Like just kind of looking through. Can't you talk to your therapist? Just for the record, I hope you don't have cancer. Buck up, Shanny. It's gonna be okay. People survive breast cancer all the time today. Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll defeat it. Stay strong. I understand what was done to you now. What? I understand what was done to you. Okay. You have to be your own parent, Shanny, says Hillary. And Happy Jesus is mean. For the most part, most people are not being too mean, actually. And again, like, she's just going to have a test. And you know what? If something happens and it's serious, well then, you know, we can approach it as serious. But at this point, like, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. It's just a test.
Fight in me, that's the thing. I don't have fight in me. I wish I did, but I don't. Thank you, Ghost. This probably isn't good for my heart right now because I am starting to feel chest pains again. Like like that's the thing. My heart's weakened too, and it's weak, and it's not working right. That's why I need to go to the cardiologist, and it's like bye people, bye world. I'm so scared. I'm just so scared. Because I don't want to face this alone. I want my husband by my side. I want someone. Someone to hold my hand. When I'm going to the doctors through all this stuff. I don't want to do it on my own. I've had a very lonely and isolated life. You know, I won't have that in heaven, I guess. In heaven.
Okay, who made this smelly K word? Good God, what a terrible alt.
I won't have that. I'll be with Jesus and he'll never leave my side. I won't be in pain anymore. He'll wipe away my tears. It's just a lot to take in. There's just a lot to take in all at once. I'm not strong. I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be strong anymore. I just don't want to be hurt anymore by anyone or anything. I need peace. And I can't find it here. I can't find peace in this world, so maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe he'll finally give me peace. I don't know. Thank you, Silly Samson and Ghost of Abby. And Rob Reed. I am getting professional help, you asshole. It's not fucking easy. It's not easy. Knowing you're facing like cardiomyopathy and breast cancer at once. It's just... It's too much to handle. Just knowing that it's there, and then this court thing, knowing that it's there, and I'm so tired of being alone in life. I'm so tired of facing these things alone. I shouldn't have to face this alone, damn it. No person should be able to... No person should face these things alone. I'm gonna get some sleep.
goodness. I'm in awe of it all. Oh, let's just stop that right now. No, ain't nobody need to see that. Unforgettable moments. I never watched this stuff. I don't know why I watch Shanny and this stuff gets suggested to me. I swear to goodness. Well, you're gonna like this. Well, that was heavy. So I don't think she's gonna be dying. But she clearly thinks so, I guess. Wow. Oh man. I don't even know what to say to this. It's just been crazy.
You know what? I don't need some assholes telling me what the fuck is going on in my fucking life. You know, I know. You want to see it? Look. Does that look like, you know?
It looks like a bear paw. It looks like seriously like the palm of the hand or something, and like the little pads and then the fingertips. Like it doesn't even look, I don't know. Like it's just kind of odd.
Not breast cancer. That's what I'm fucking dealing with. I'm falling down. Of course I'm going to think about MS. I'm going to a bunch of doctors. No, I didn't have a mammogram. I never said I did. I said they looked at my breast and they said it was fine. They didn't see anything. But it doesn't mean they didn't schedule me for a mammogram. It doesn't mean they didn't schedule me for a cardiologist. I was scheduled for a cardiologist when I got out of the hospital. I'm going on Friday, so fuck you if you're gonna say I'm a liar. I don't give a fuck if people think I'm a liar. Okay? I know I don't have much left in this world. And I know I'm all alone. I'm doing it all alone. And I don't want some fucking assholes coming to me and like telling me that what's going on in my life isn't happening. Because I know what's happening to me, and I know it's scaring the living fuck out of me. So you guys can go and say I'm a liar and everything, but really in reality it's just I'm sick of people just being fucking cruel to me and not fucking listening to what I'm saying and fucking telling me that everything I say is a fucking lie when it's fucking not. I've been fucking honest with you guys. Fucking honest with you guys. And you guys keep saying I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. And you know what? It's just to the point. Like, fuck it. I don't fucking care anymore. You know? I don't fucking care anymore. You know? I'm at the end. I'm at my end. And there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm realizing at this moment that I am meeting my fate. I am meeting my fate, and I'm scared to death over meeting this fate. You know, I know what I'm experiencing. So, say what you want. You're just a fucking asshole.
Well, so there we have it. There's a bruise upon bar knocker, and there's falling down. So MS, gosh, MS, what was the other? MS, cardiomyopathy issues, and cancer of the vesicles. So I urge people to not be mean to her. As it could be very possible, that she is sick. She's 400 pounds of awesome. And that's possible that, it comes with some consequences there. So, but at the same time, like, I think, until like you're verified and actually they come back and go, whoa, you have X, maybe don't act like you do before you do. Like, just out of reference for people that actually do suffer from this stuff. I don't know. I just saying. In the meantime, I will be moving this to my channel. For some reason, it's not letting me link this channel. But Holly Spatula is the channel. And let me see if I can link it here. Let me find it. Holly Spatula. For some reason, because I'm just brand new, it's just not wanting to pop. Wow, it pops up with everything but me. That's crazy. Hang on, I think I can link it a different way. Let's see. Holly Spatula. All right, I'm going to grab the link to the channel and I'll share it with y'all. And then this is going to get renamed like it's supposed to for some reason. Cardiomyopathy. Thank you. Let me see here. I'm trying to grab my channel real quick and I'll link it. And then this video and maybe similar things will be loaded onto this other channel just because it's what I consider more trash content. It's just for fun. Or observance or eating popcorn and watching stuff go on. Whatever. But let me grab my thing. Wow, it is not wanting to link. In the meantime, let's see here. In the meantime, we'll have a reprisal of this lovely hymn while I find my channel.
So I woke up crying and feeling utterly, completely defeated. Because over the last few days, I wanted to make things right and straighten things out with people and, like, fucking get them to fucking stop and make fucking peace with people and reconcile and just fucking try to do the right fucking thing, right? And they tell you do this and this and this, and we can reconcile and shit, right? They say all this shit, man. And you do what they tell you to do. And you do it with joy in your heart. With good tidings of wanting peace and having all the commotion and contention to end. Just for it to be thrown back all in your face, and they didn't want it. They acted like I was the reason there was no peace. But when I presented them the gift of peace, they're like, no, I don't fucking want it. And it makes no fucking sense to me. Because it's like it really does show you that these fuckers don't fucking give a shit about you. And all they ever wanted to do was like manipulate you and use you. And it's the same with my mom, what she did. What she did was so wrong beyond all levels and hurt me so fucking deep. Because I really, truly want reconciliation with my mom. And I have for the longest time, and she's done this over the last few months 2 times. 2 times she's done this. She made a big letter telling everyone how much she loved me, and then she puts in the letter, oh, you know how to get a hold of me, talk to me, and as soon as I fucking reach out, she pushes me back and tells me how much of a horrible person I am. And I'm telling you folks, when your mom does that, it cuts you so fucking deep that it doesn't matter what fucking age you are. It hurts so fucking much. And I know you guys probably don't understand it. Because a lot of people, most of their moms, like, really did love them and wanted everything.
Ah, holy spackle. Your turn now. All right, girl. You want to go and stick up for Fiona, that's fine. You don't know what I'm doing anyway, but, you're just a moderate Christian, so you're not really on fire for Christ. You're kind of lukewarm, kind of, sort of, yeah, I believe in Jesus, but I'll do my own thing now type of thinking, That's what kind of Christianity you are in. As for me, sexually harassing revenues. If only you knew the things Christ, if only you knew. That's okay, though. He can go cover himself up. But anyway, God knows the truth. But anyway, I'm not going to pick on him. God bless him. Anyway, I'm not trying to get G-Man's favor at all. First of all, he called me asking, what am I doing? And I already told him what I was doing. So, now it's your turn to be convicted. Now it's your turn. Welcome to the revisioning of the convictor. A.K.A. Shanny for Christ. Now it's your turn, sweetheart. Because, see, I have a pretty freaking horrible life at the moment. And, I need a good distraction. You guys are very, very, very good distractions about what's going on in my life. So, Holy Spackle, you're a fence sitter. You wait and just see who wins at the end of the day, huh? I mean, you can do that. And I know, you'd saying I'm picking a fight with Fiona. No. What I'm doing is I'm trying to convict her, sir, or ma'am, whatever you are. Anyway, I'm trying to convict her. And I know, you'd saying I'm picking a fight with Fiona. No. What I'm doing is I'm trying to convict her, sir, or ma'am, whatever you are. Anyway, I'm trying to convict her so she can go and turn to Jesus Christ. Now, you can be convicted too. I can convict you pretty well. I'm pretty sure of it.
Whatever I am.
Me and you, we've gone through similar things in life, and, I am just trying to go forward.
I've never been to jail.
One day at a time. And, let me ask you, as a feminist, Holy Spackle, as a feminist, do you think it is appropriate for a man to touch a woman's butt when they say no? Don't do it. Stop. By using the excuse, it was just a joke. Does that make it okay? Does that take it away? We were just doing it for the laughs. I touched that woman's ass because it was just for the laughs. So, is that okay? Is that appropriate?
For the record, Fiona touched my ass in San Francisco. I have a nice ass. I don't blame her.
Is it appropriate for a woman to do that to a man? See, I get all this, you're accusing Fiona, you're trying to pick on Fiona. I'm asking a question. Is it appropriate for someone to touch someone's butt, use the excuse it was just for fun, when they said no, stop? Is it appropriate? I'll wait. I'll wait. Is it appropriate? Is it something a woman of God should do? Now, you could say I sexually harassed Rev News all you want.
Again, this whole sexually harassed Rev thing. Again, Rev told me the story of Deidre, I swear, nothing happened. She's crazy. She's out of her mind, man. Deidre, she's really disturbed. I don't know what to do.
I really don't care. I really don't care. You can go bring him up all you want. That's fine. But, Holy Spackle, you've been entirely judgmental of me through pretty much the whole time I've been on YouTube, or you've realized I've been on YouTube, I guess I could say. And, let me ask you something, Spackle. Since you made my life a lot more harder than it already is.
She's referencing that I told Rev to not talk to her.
Let me ask you something. Is it okay? Can someone please answer me. Is it okay for someone to touch someone on the rear end? Use the excuse, I was just joking, and get away with it. Or maybe, just maybe, we should call it what it is, sexual harassment. Actual sexual harassment. I mean, you could call me a hypocrite for having phone sex with someone, but, I'm sorry, but phone sex is kind of mutual, don't you think? It's not someone saying, no, stop, and they continue on. Come on. I mean,
Ghost of Caesar says, why do you think Rev finally caved to her advances? I don't know. For a minute I thought because he really bought the Chris raped me thing, which questions about that. But he really bought that, and he has, Jason has this Old Testament kind of like section of morality where, like, you know, you take on the widow and the woman in need, and she was like super distressed, and he's kind of a rescuer, and so that was my take on why he did it. But I also now realize that I do think that he was when he was drunk, he was messing around, and of course, you know, this I swear nothing happened kind of stuff, like he lied to me. So I'm when I came down hard on her, I was actually doing that because of the information that he gave me, and I thought, oh, you know, you need to get off of him. So I was trying to be defensive of him, but Lord knows I shouldn't have.
There's a quite big difference there, holy spackle. But I would assume a feminist would be like, oh, absolutely not. A man should not touch a woman on the rear end at all. It is sexually harassment. It is inappropriate touching. I don't know. You could go use the whole, you're picking on Fiona because Fiona's so broken. But see, here's the thing. Here's the difference now. It's not a man speaking to Fiona. I'm a woman. Calling a woman out for doing something inappropriate. Now, it's okay for you guys to call people out over being inappropriate, aka call me out. But when I call someone out for being inappropriate, you're judging them. You're trying to start a fight with them. Grow up, guys. You guys are big babies who can't take the heat when it's on you. Big babies when the heat is on you. Oh, but you can sure put the heat on others. See, Spackle, your problem is you hang out with way too many atheists. They don't care about you.
Better them than you.
They don't care about your well-being, and they certainly don't care about your soul. Because what they claim, your soul doesn't exist. We all know that's a big fat lie, don't we? Don't we, Holy Spackle, or are you lacking a little faith? Like you're lacking human decency. So answer me, Holy Spackle.
You gotta have faith. Ooh, you gotta have faith. By the way, I heard you were mean to Faith. You leave Faith alone. You be nice to Faith.
Answer me one thing. I'm sorry, Fiona. When you look at a man with lust in your heart, you are committing adultery, so...
I'm sorry, Fiona, but when you looked at me with lust in your heart...
Sorry about that, but it's true. I mean, I'm not saying I'm innocent in it either.
I mean, Fiona was in my bed, right in the middle, and between me and Hannah, it was a Fiona sandwich going on.
Either. We've all done such things. But at the same time, Fiona, is it okay to touch a man by the rear end
And is it like seriously? So
It's so funny that she's making it so much bigger than what it is. Like a pinch or a whack in play amongst friends is not that crazy. It's just fascinating that she decided to white knight to try an attempt to win G-Man over. Because she's kind of on the rebound with Jason. Jason's running away from her at this point.
someone answer me that. I want to hold you guys accountable. Is it okay for a woman to touch a man after touch a man's butt and say, "Oh, I'm joking," and say it's okay just by the use of the excuse, "I'm joking"?
It's generally not my style. It's not what I do. But in the context of what I've observed on trips, it seems like there's mutual things going on.
I mean, shoot. I hope that men use that excuse for women all the time, Imagine all the things that men would get away with if they used that excuse. Oh, I was just joking by feeling her. See, look at them now they're saying it's pure jealousy. No, this isn't jealousy, this is called conviction, Fiona. So if you touch a man on the butt, let me ask you again, if you touch a man on the butt or a woman on the butt and they say, "No, stop," and say, "Oh, I was just joking, I just goosed them, it was funny." Oh, it was fun. If you don't, you're a coward and you don't know the word of God. Obviously, you don't know the word of God. Me, huh? I'm establishing that pretty well. But, Oh, stop touching me. You stop touching them. No. Is it okay? No, Fiona, this isn't me being deluded. I'm just wondering. It's not deluded to say though about this, Fiona. G-Man knows exactly what I'm doing.
Somebody linked this. There's a channel called Justice for Shanny. Oh, it's not loading. Ah, it's an age restriction. Got it. Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out later. Thanks for the link. Justice for Shanny. You guys take a look at it, I guess. I don't know what's happening, but somebody's made a video. Someone told me it's on Reddit. Wow. Okay, well, I'll check it out. Huh. That is crazy. Apparently, I'm accidentally stuck on YouTube help. Well, that being said, I'm pretty bored now. I went through a ton of videos, just kind of hopping around, just checking it out. Apparently, again, Shanny thinks that she's dying of cancer. I don't know. And MS and cardiomyopathy and who knows what else. So, you know, she says she needs some support. I'll give her a high five. And peas and marinara and whatnot. I'm gonna log out and maybe watch some Netflix, do something fun. This video is going to be moved to Holy Spatula. And so just be aware that this is going to be moved to that channel, and it's going to have the updated link there. Holy Spatula. Let me link it one last time, and then I am going to log out.